Tartarus guild.
Last we saw Ogre, he burnt his last house down. And his group of men and women are called Wild Ones.
Yes, fish and bloomers. All stink after 3 days.
Alright, Ogre. Over here. This guy.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Let's see. Ooh, you can play Gwent with him. Interesting, the company you keep. Let's learn a little bit about the company you keep.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting?
Specimens.
How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Ah. Strive Strive mod, are you in? How is the game volume? Just checking in. Nice saber.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel in shavers eager to face Elgato von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Awesome. Thanks, mod. Alright, how's that a fairy prince turned in, or how'd that a fairy prince turned into a monster? So this prince dude was the frog prince. It was like the Toad and the Prince story, and we ended up defeating him.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. More I think about it, more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Alright, so you and Ophir, curious about the king there. Yes, I'm very curious.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of
We
luck.
have to collect a house.
Enjoy.
And last we talked about was Geralt's like, how are we gonna get a house? How are we gonna bring a house? And so we're talking to like this dude, the mirror dude, I think is resembles Rumpelstiltskin. And he's been helping us. So now we need to go to Borsodi's auction house in Oxenford and ask for the owner. So this next part of the main quest, Olgierd's wishes were unusual, to say the least. One demand was for Geralt to bring him the house of Maximilian Borsodi. He didn't supplement this request with such key details as where this house was located or just how the Witcher was to transport said real estate. Geralt only knew his first stop should be Oxenford, the city to which the Borsodis had moved their world-famous auction house. We're gonna go check that out.
Kiss me down 200 kings.
Let's go get that auction house.
Take a peek at my wares. He's big, 5 foot long, thick as me arm, and
Ooh, ooh, hello.
I remind you, soldiers to stand erect, chest protruding.
All right.
requisitioned by the hour.
Yeah, some more impertinences.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Redanian soldiers guarding an auction house. Why?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
All right, I want to talk to the owners.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
All right. Ooh, I'm sure we can work something out. You'd be smart to make an exception. I'm sure we can work something out.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Carol.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sot it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
I think the soldiers are hilarious.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start.
Ooh.
Time we went upstairs.
any idea what might be up for bid?
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Didn't the Borsatis have their auction house in Novigrad?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Oh.
Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
So I really just want to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
All right. Is that another
mother
stuffed
of pearl
unicorn?
with topaz insets.
Oh, remember
Sold
the
to
unicorn?
Madame Villepin,
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress.
He
Vanish,
gets
maybe.
it.
Have a starting price
That's
of
funny.
2,000 crowns.
What is this?
Just again.
Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
All right.
Now, where did I put
Hi,
that
clerk.
gavel?
What's this?
Codex Redaniensis, sole surviving copy. From the collection of the Mage Aramis.
Looks like a cheese. Piece of cheese. Well, that's a big skull.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Fabergé
Jotens.
egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets.
Oh, what's this?
Sold to Madame.
Zeracanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know.
Geralt,
Big
you
chalice.
thought of buying...
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
I wonder. We gotta go up.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates.
All right.
Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known.
All
but
right.
he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Girl's favorite. Let's meet these friends of ours. Countess
smelly
Mignole.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
Vedeme. What now?
All
Vitaminaica.
manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Sue, where'd you develop this interest in Witcher's things?
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vedemaniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Vitaminaica.
Your most prized piece. What would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest, transaction fee.
Sure.
Vimy,
sure.
never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
What do you got? You got the diagram for Viper armor. Do I not have? I guess I don't have that. Guess we can afford it. Alright, so got your eye on anything in particular today, Countess?
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Oh, yeah?
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes.
Okay. Sure.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Alright. What a weird request, but we'll do it. What's this?
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about. All jokes aside.
What do you want? I knew she was
Forgive me.
shushing me away.
God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught
See,
me everything
why
I know.
you bring up
What?
Vesemir?
How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, if you guys played The Witcher 3, or if you watched my last playthrough, Vesemir did not survive. How close were you?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir. Of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
The first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
I guess it all worked out. So about Vesemir, there is not good news. I'll let you know that much. Sad. I think
Afraid
I
I
cried.
have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me. Did he at least die
I
like
cried
a
like
witcher?
a baby when that happened.
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Oh boy, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Oh man, I forgot that. Oh god, that Vesemir scene, that was sad. I
Honey,
cried so
you
much
climate declared
when that
bankruptcy.
happened.
With that
He got
ring on his
his
finger.
head smashed in or
Shite
something.
is it fine?
Who else are we talking to? You, Hilbert.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
Enchanted.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
I prefer the Northern Realms. Actually, I do.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood.
Take my Nilfgaard
Patriot.
deck
You ought
sucks.
to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player.
I am.
Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes.
Maybe around?
Yes, I love it. Why not? Ooh, big spender.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might you have a wee word?
Why?
What is it?
You afraid?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there
Whoa.
are any. 10%. I find this for your sorts, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Everybody wants money. Whatever. Have it.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for 15?
Whoa.
Don't push it, Vimy.
I was gonna say.
All right. Game on.
Oh, I didn't save. Oh no, this is like the wedding. I didn't save at the wedding and I lost. But that's how I got the ears. Okay. Let's start. Ooh. Alright, so we got spy, spy, spy. Ooh, loving it. Alright, we got 2 twinsies, a take back, and a couple rares. See if we can. Yes. I'm good. Let's. Put out this dude. What's his name? The Blue Stripes Commando. Oh, he's going hard. Let's give him 4 more. Okay, we'll go this one. See, he still has 6, but he passed. Will it scorch this or this? I forget. This might be my downfall, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Oh, okay, it worked. All right. Sometimes it scorches things I don't realize. Awesome. We're gonna leave it at that. Ooh. 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 Lovely. Wait a minute. We got Scorch. We'll just put that back. Alright, let's cross our fingers. This is it. The final round. Well, could be. I mean, there could be a third. Okay, he has 5 left. 4 left. Lovely. Let's throw out another spy on the table. Okay, now we have 8 to his 4. He has 3 to our 8. $31, 3. Let's let him have this. We'll let him have this because he only has 3 cards to burn next round. Unless he pulls out a miracle. Unless he pulls out a miracle. Let's go this one. It sucks that you can't pull out a Scorch again. Alright, he has 1 card. Let's pull out this one. Ooh, you passed. You did not. Alright, let's just empty the table then. And we'll put a horn here. We'll put another horn here. Oh man, he got destroyed. Damn. I love Gwen. Alright.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated,
No
you must
way.
have something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. A poor girl takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinch fist.
Oh. Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
I can't believe I won. Awesome.